If you haven't thought about how much your phone bill could fund a billionaire's yacht party, then this is the time to think about it, because the answer has become 47,500 crore this time. Yes, this is the eye-watering amount that you and I might have to pay together every year on year from now, just because of this one person's decision, the man, the myth, the mafia of $48 billion Indian telecom industry, none other than Mukesh Ambani. And this was the scenario that was about to become our reality. But just when all hope seemed lost, an unexpected hero emerges from the shadow, just like our old Bollywood films. It is the old, the forgotten, but the experienced one that all of us once admired, our beloved BSNL. So, people are starting to notice this forgotten warrior, the seasoned veteran, BSNL, is making a surprising comeback and have already started supporting it, as BSNL experienced a significant amount of surge in SIM card porting after the price hike from Jio, Airtel and Vi, with BSNL offering affordable plans and aiming to connect even the most remote areas in India. It was very much obvious that millions of SIMs were ported to BSNL from Jio itself. Whispers were spreading like wildfire. Could Jio's iron grip on Indian telecom market be sleeping? Because BSNL, alarmed with affordable plans and mission to connect even the most remote corners of India, BSNL is not just entering the ring, it is ready to deliver a knockout punch. So folks, we might be witnessing a seismic shift that could reshape the India's telecom landscape forever. So get ready for the wild ride, because this is the story of how BSNL's grand comeback might disrupt the market and challenge Jio's monopoly. But hold on a minute, before we dive into BSNL's potential game-changing role, let's talk about the very reason why this comeback might be perfectly timed. Because we all know that with the recent price hike by the big players, it looks like that our overall expenditure on phone bills are going to up by a lot. So why this hike? Simply because these tech giants are finally trying to make some money out of their new 5G plans. This also ends a super long price war between these companies that has been going on since 2016. There was a time when they were all trying to undercut each other with cheap plans, but this time the scenario has changed. All the major players like Airtel, Vi have also hiked the price simultaneously. So how much more we are talking about? Jio upped by up to 27%, Airtel went by up to 21% and Vodafone by 23%. Let's see what that means for your data plans. If you wanted a Jio 5G plan with 2 GB data per day, you used to pay 239. Now the same amount of data will cost you 349 rupees. Crazy, right? I know. And Airtel is also not much better. Their cheapest 5G plan with 2.5 GB per data plan is worth 409 rupees. Before the price hike, it used to be 239 rupees. That's a hefty jump. Before 2000, when all these private companies came alone, then BSNL had the pretty much whole phone market cornered. So what did BSNL do with all its power? Well, they went on a roll, expanding landings and mobile networks, launching cool stuff like BSNL Buzz and mobile wallets, and even setting up Wi-Fi at famous spots like Taj Mahal and others. Plus, they had some sweet deals like unlimited free night calls from landline and cashback offers. There was a moment when things were looking pretty good for BSNL. But then comes the unexpected storm that BSNL could not even imagine in their wildest dreams. Around 2009, something changed. BSNL took its first ever loss. On top of that, people started switching to these new private operators. Let's face it, the competition got fierce. These new players were aggressive, offering tons of options and soon had most of the market share. One company in particular came in swinging a strategy so bold that it pretty much covered whole the telecom market, named Jio. Jio burst into the scene in 2016, offering free calls and data so cheap that it was crazy. They hooked over 100 million people in just 6 months span. That is the fastest tech adoption ever. Jio was not messing around. They slashed data prices by a whopping 93% at a time, from 152 rupees per GB to 10 rupees per GB. This made data affordable for millions of Indians, at that moment saving them an estimate of 60,000 crores per year. Before Jio, phone calls were king, but Jio flipped the script. Suddenly everyone was using data. India went from using 200 million GB a month over a billion, and that is insane amount of data usage. Jio did not stop there. They built a whole digital world with apps for entertainment, health, education, even banking, all to keep you hooked on their super cheap data. Jio also had a cool features like data sharing plans, so you could split your data with friends and family also. And obviously Jio did not play nice. They invested a huge $18 billion to build up a top-notch network, giving them a massive advantage. Jio built built a brand new 4G system from the scratch, making them a serious threat to the old guard BSNL. To get the word out, Jio went all in on marketing. Think of heavy discount, freebies, eye-catching offers and tons of ads. They even launched a Jio Cricket Play Along app to tap into India's cricket obsession. Jio's combo of crazy low prices, their app word, fancy network and aggressive marketing made them explode. They hit over 400 million subscribers and became India's biggest telecom operator ever. But Jio's price war came with a ripple effect. Other companies scrambled to keep up and some just could not make it up, resulting to 16 operators shut down, leaving only top 5 players in the market. Jio, Vodafone, Airtel, Idea being the big dogs. Now the Indian government is betting big on a comeback for one of those remaining players, BSNL, which is also a company backed by government itself. The Indian government has already approved 89,047 crore revival package to get BSNL on track, aiming to make it a strong and stable company again that could potentially compete the major private players in the market like Jio and Airtel. BSNL is getting access to 4G and 5G spectrums, which is like giving them the land to build super fast internet highways. This will be a game changing for their internet speed. The funds will also develop an Indian-made Atmanirbhar system for their 4G network and help provide internet in remote areas where it is not profitable for other companies, ensuring that everyone in India is stay connected. Additionally, the government is also helping BSNL lighten its load by guaranteeing a loan to pay off some existing debt, converting some of the debt into government ownership and providing extra cash for future investments. And this is not just BSNL's first helping hand. In 2019, they also received a 70,000 crore package to improve infrastructure and services, especially in rural areas. In 2022, they got another 1.6 lakh crore package to continue growing. So thanks to these efforts, because BSNL has started making money again, and it has also become a profit-making company now. But since 2021, they have turned a profit, lowered the debt and maintained the market share. To accelerate progress, BSNL partnered with Tata Consultancy Service to help roll out their 4G network. And here is the news that might be the most shocking for Mukesh Ambani, the owner of Jio, that BSNL has partnered with Tata Consultancy Service to help roll out their 4G network faster, leveraging TCS's expertise for a major boost. And they are not wasting any time by putting that expertise to use. So talking about BSNL's future target, BSNL is aiming to blanket India with a super fast internet by developing a whopping 100,000 4G towers. And guess what? This entire network is being built with Indian-made technology, supporting the Atmanirbhar mission. Pretty cool, isn't it? These towers will be like the backbone of internet. And the best part is that these towers can even be upgraded to 5G later on with just a small software update. That is what Atmanirbhar Bharat stands for. And speaking of the 5G, BSNL actually got access to spectrum for both 4G and 5G as a part of their recent revival package. BSNL is on a mission to bring fast and reliable internet to everyone. They are targeting rural and uncovered villages, offering fixed wireless access FWA and even providing service for private networks. Basically, they want to make sure that no one gets left behind in the digital age. And why not? Because BSNL has always been the India's own company, supported by Indian government, backed by Indian citizens' hard-earned taxpayers' money. They are ought to do these things. They have set up thousands of towers in some areas and expanding rapidly. Plus, they just partnered with TCS to get the core equipment up and running within a year. So according to the reports, we can expect a nationwide by November 2024, with speeds reaching up to 45 megabytes per second. But with all this new feature, how will BSNL reach people and convince them to switch? Well, BSNL is ditching the old ways and going with the new one, going all in on digital. It is all about reaching you directly and understanding your needs in this digital age. By analyzing the market trends, they are constantly tweaking the strategy to be ahead of the curve and build a strong brand image again across the nation. The biggest thing is affordability. If you have to do business in India, you have to think about the value-conscious masses. BSNL knows that price is a major factor, and especially in Indian subcontinent. That is why their plans are often cheaper than the company, especially after the recent price hikes from Jio, Airtel and Vi. Imagine saving your family of 4 up to 10,000 rupees per year on recharge only. Look at their 199 rupees plan. It blows Jio's similar plan out of water with way more data and also for a longer period. Even their quarterly plans offer more data for your money. Plus all BSNL plans come with just unlimited voice calls and SMS, just like Jio. They are also not forgetting about rural areas either. BSNL understands that not everyone is living in the city, so they have strategically priced their plans to be affordable for those areas also. This supports the government goal of getting everyone connected no matter where they are living. Sure, Jio might still have the upper hand on network coverage and others, especially in cities, but however, BSNL is working hard to improve its infrastructure and services, and with the aggressive digital marketing push, switching to BSNL and saving your hard-earned money is becoming easier than ever. People are digging it, especially the idea of getting better internet access in rural areas. But let's be real, some people are wondering if BSNL can truly compete with the big private companies when it comes to super fast and reliable internet. They might be. Early signs are good though. Their new 4G launched in Punjab and Haryana seems to be a hit, and people are also enjoying the speed and coverage upgrade. They are building this new 4G network super fast and aim to have a massive 100,000 towers up and running across India by November. That would be a game changer. Of course, there are challenges. Upgrading their old system and also at the same time convincing people to switching their old SIM cards from their current providers would not be that easy. We will have to wait and see how it is performing once it is up and running. But one thing is for sure, that BSNL's comeback is shaking Indian telecom industry more than ever. Will they put an end to Jio's dominance? Or maybe it is too little or too late? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment below, and let's keep this conversation going. I will personally reply to each and every comments from you. And while you are at it, make sure to click the bell icon and press the subscribe button. It keeps us motivated. It will take 2 seconds and it is also free for you, but this is everything we are asking from you. Thanks for watching.